Next is your portfolio. Now, how do you build a portfolio? I am not going to create a portfolio for you because I don't know exactly which niche or which area or domain you are in. So the best thing I can do is to share with you strategies and also share some basic examples that you can pick from. If you are truly a learner, you can pick from those examples and go and improve yourself and set up a portfolio for yourself. So I've said it like countless times in my videos, but people still complain that, oh, can you make a video to explain how to create a portfolio? How do I create a portfolio? And all of that things. So some of these things, sometimes I feel discouraged a bit because I am expecting you guys to analyze my videos, not just watch these videos. These videos that I'm sending out there, they are gems. These are gold mines, guys. I'm giving you everything that I know because I don't want to deceive you. I don't want to make a fancy video telling you all sort of things. At the end of the day, I have not things that I've never practiced. What I'm telling you is things that I've practiced and they have worked. That's why I'm giving you all of these facts. So here is what you need to do. If you are someone who is coming from 9 to 5, or maybe you've been working, one way you can strengthen your portfolio is to come with those projects, all right, that you've worked for. So you are not limited. There are 3 options. You have the gallery, the classic, and there is another option, which is the case study approach. So for me, I normally use the case study. And what does the case study means? So for a project, if I've worked on a project before, you are expected to indicate the goals of the project. What is the goal of that project that you are working on? So let's say I normally take the Excel sheets example because it's something that most people understand, right? Let's say I am given data, all right? Maybe the goal is for me to analyze the data and present it in a visual and produce a visual presentation of that data so that decision makers can easily get understand the data and be able to make informed decisions. This is just a goal. Don't quote me on that goal. This is just a goal that I came up with. It does not make much sense. But the idea is that you have to state a goal of the project, right? Second, what is the solution? What solution did you take, right? What did you do, right? How did you approach to solve? Now you have a goal. How did you approach the problem? You are solving that problem because the goal basically is like the problem. So how did you approach it? You can provide now the solution that this is what I did. First, I cleaned the data, which is identifying gaps on the data, filling those gaps, doing all of sort of things. So for data analysts, they know all of these processes. I move the data on my Google Sheets. Then I do the manipulation, create these graphs and all of the things. Then I did a presentation. Then I create a dashboard. Then you can show, as you can see, now you can reference that dashboard. Say you can now see the dashboard as a screenshot which I created. So the executive chairman or maybe the CEO of the company or maybe the director or the managers, we are using this. Once I created this dashboard, I created a link, a shareable link wherein they are able to access. You explain. That's what it means. So you explain. So now the next thing that is really important that you need to put on that description is your role. What role did you play? Were you the project manager? Were you the one who managed the project from scratch to finish? Or were you reporting to someone? What was your role? So some projects you have to put your role because there are many people working on the project and your role has to explain what exactly you did. That's the point of the portfolio. You have to explain what you did on the project. So you have to give the goal of the project or what the project is about, and then what was the solution, and then you have to explain what was your role. Now, it doesn't have to be a long essay. You just need to explain enough and provide pictures. Pictures can speak louder than voice. Now, for the next categories of people, this is for people that this is just an example, a general example. But if you are coming from a 9 to 5, you've gotten like a lot of experience, you can just bring those projects and explain them. If you are new and you have never worked on anything before, maybe you are just coming from the university, you don't have much experience. Now, the next thing that you need to do is to manufacture a project. Maybe let me put it that way. You have to come up with a project. Either you come up with a project or volunteer to someone that, please, I have this, I am a data entry expert. Can you please give me a project so that I can work on it? I can use that project as my portfolio. Or you can go and research, create a project for yourself, do all the descriptions, say, need to create charts to do X, Y, and Z. You can Google this on just one line on Google can give you examples of Excel projects or projects in different domains. You create the project, then work on it from start to finish. Do exactly. Now you can take screenshots of the results and then use those screenshots and put them on there as your proof that you know how to manipulate data. Now, it is not easy. This example of Excel is much more easier. But in a case wherein if you are a product manager like myself, you have to build a product from scratch. Maybe you need to show requirements. You can still create a project for yourself. All right. If you can't do it, then this is where volunteering comes in. And I've talked about volunteering. There are strategies that you need to consider. So that's what I'm saying. You guys need to analyze my videos. It's not just, I don't just want you to just watch the video. I want you to analyze it, dissect it, try to understand some of the things that I'm explaining. Like I used to say, I am not a native English speaker. So therefore, some ideas that I want to relate to you, I struggle to explain them. But I explain one thing over and over. That's why you see me explaining sometimes I explain one thing over and over because I want you to understand it. Because this is a mentorship. This is not like a professional video wherein I try to make like these high-end videos. I don't believe in these high-end videos that have all of this. I'm not saying it's bad to do those things, right? There are people that are really spending time and effort to do high-end videos and they are providing content, quality content. But what I'm doing here is something rough, something that just helps you to understand the details that I'm trying to pass on to you, and then you can go and do the hard work of putting those pieces together so you understand what it is that you need to do to be successful. So guys, I really want to encourage you, don't just sit there and think that, okay, Jesse is going to give me everything. I'm going to explain to you the things that you need to do, but you need to dissect the videos. So if you have to watch this video 2 or 3 times, do it so that you can learn the basics. All right. Don't come back and ask me, oh, how to create a portfolio. No, you can do it. I've explained it multiple times. So if you don't understand this, come back and watch this video and watch the previous videos that I've created.